Hello YouTubers and Doctor Who fans, and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. And today I shall be reviewing the long-awaited Zygon figure, and I'll explain that now. Many of you who've been watching my previous videos will know that at the end I've often said my next review will be the Zygon, blah blah blah. That was like a month or two ago, quite a few videos I've said that, and I've never got round to actually reviewing it. But the reason for that is, well, all sorts. I've had a cold, and I just haven't managed to film it at all. So I'm going to try now, and hopefully it will work. So I'll start off with articulation as usual. The head doesn't have any articulation because it didn't in the story. Shoulders can do a 360. There's articulation at the elbows, can go up and down, and the wrists can do a 360. The waist, it's a bit stiff, but can do a 360. Legs can move forward, hindered a bit by this bit here, the flap at the bottom. Legs can go out to the side, move forward. The knees can bend, and there's a 360 at the foot. So overall, the articulation is pretty standard. It's the basic, no bicep or thigh, and no head, but it's sort of okay. And now for the detail of this figure, where it is really quite nice. Obviously the whole thing is just different shades of orange, the right kinds of orange, but the texture and the detail on all the parts of the body is just fantastic. If you look at the head first, you can see the face. This originally was Broton, the Zygon leader, because that's who it looked like. All the others had different sort of head sculpts in the story, but they just put it on the packaging Zygon, which you can sort of see that it is. The face looks as it is. In the story, there's like a line. There's like the line running down the forehead and through the face, and some nice textures there on the cheeks. On the head, you've got all these nice veiny, wrinkly things, which just adds some good effect to it. And then, obviously, all over the body, you have these suckers. You have them on the head and down the sides, all down the back, and on the arms, and down to the hands. Same there, and down the legs, and on the foot, and then like here you have patches of loads of little suckers. In that one you might see the little silver thing, which in the story was actually a microphone, because the Zygons talked in such whispers they needed to record it and boost it a little bit. But so they put that in there in the story, and obviously character options thought, we might as well put it there because it looks like part of the prop. So it does have a bit of effect to it, makes it look nice. Again, you've got the wrinkles, and then you've got this sort of like rib effects down here, and a bit on the arm, and same for the back of the head and all down the back. Then more suckers around the waist. You've got nice wrinkles there to show the skin a bit, and some more ribbed effects around there. And on the feet you've got the claws, which is a light shade of orange with some more wrinkles and texture. And then on the hands, on the end of the hands rather, you have all these dimples, which are again like suckers on the end of their fingers. And he does come with an accessory, which is the Scarison recall unit. It just fits into his hand, but it is very easy to drop because it doesn't have too much. It's that tiny, it doesn't really have that much to be held on to. But the detail on it is rather nice. It's a sort of brown silver bit with some browns and oranges, and very easy to drop and lose. It keeps going underneath the camera tripod, and it's just accurate to what it was on the screen. And they used this because the Zygons rely on the milk from the Scarison robot dinosaur creature thing, and so whenever they needed a top up or a supply, or just wanted the creature to come, they would use that. And the Doctor often used that to have an up hand against the Zygons, as if they didn't have that, they wouldn't be able to get the milk to stay alive. And that just fits nicely in his hand, but as I said, it can fall out easily, so it is quite easy to lose, and that's the problem with some accessories. So yes, this is a really nice figure. The detail on it is really screen accurate. I really highly recommend to buy if you do see it in a shop, which is doubtful unless you're somewhere like a Forbidden Planet, because the classic wave ones aren't really stocked on shops anymore. You might be able to find them online. Some places do sell them online, like Amazon or Forbidden Planet website, quite cheaply sometimes, because for some reason they've gone down in price. I don't know whether they made too many or no one bought them, but I really like them. I've only got one, but it's a really nice addition to my collection, and I would like to one day perhaps do a figure adventure with it. So yeah, do go and buy this if you can see it, if you haven't got it already. It is a really nice figure to have. I hope you've all enjoyed this review. I'm glad I've finally got round to doing it, and my next review is going to be the Ice Warrior figure. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.